Alright, big dogs, what's going on? SG Leo here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about honing in Lost Ark. So let's dig into it. Alright guys, so first things first, before we dive into honing, there are a few requirements you're going to need to meet in order to actually begin. First things first, you're going to need to be in North Vern. You're going to need to have gotten into Vern Castle and completed a few quests there. Now, what quests am I talking about? They're going to be giving you a few purple exclamation point quests, or guide quests, as they're called, these guys here. And they're going to tell you how to do the Guardian raids and how to do the Chaos Dungeons, which are the first bits of endgame content you will unlock once you have reached at least gear score 250. Okay? So once you have unlocked your Guardian raids, which are right here, these little red flags, and this yellow statue here, your Chaos Dungeon. Once you have unlocked those, you're going to want to start running them and trying to get your first piece, or your first set, I should say, of Tier 1 loot. What is Tier 1 loot? Well, Tier 1 loot is this here, your armor, right? All of this stuff here, although yes, it says item tier 1, things like that, this actually does not count towards your gear score in any way. What does count towards your gear score is your armor set. So things from your weapon to your gloves, pants, chest piece, shoulders, and helmet, all of that counts towards your overall gear score. This stuff is important on its own for your combat stats, things like that, but that is for an entirely different video. So once you get your first set, it'll all be gear score 302. Once you have a full set, and as you're farming these Chaos Dungeons, you're going to start getting things like Harmony Shards and things like that, and you're going to want to come over to the gear honing guy here, and you'll notice he has gear honing above his head, or if you look at the map, he will have a little hammer icon right there, as you can see, and you're going to be able to come over and click on him. So once you're actually in the honing screen here, you're going to notice that all of my gear that I'm able to actually upgrade and hone is over here. Right, so if you don't have it up here to say you have shoulders equipped, but it's not in here, it means you cannot upgrade them. You can't hone them, any of that, right? So you're gonna need to go find a piece that is able to do such. So let's say I wanted to upgrade my gauntlets. So first off, these ones are already ready to upgrade, but we will go ahead and just hone them quickly so I can show you guys how to properly do this. So as you can see, this one was a success, which we will talk about here. Okay, so first things first. As you can see, I need to upgrade it first. So it's going to have this button here. Click on upgrade. It tells me I need 3,000 experience in order to upgrade it. How do I do that? I need to use Harmony Shards. Harmony Shards are, you're going to find a lot of these in your Chaos Dungeons and things like that. So you really want to be farming these. And you're going to want to put this all the way to the maximum, which as you can see, puts it at 3,000 shards. 3,000 XP, and it's also going to cost me 6,000 silver to upgrade this. So I click upgrade, and now this piece of armor, once it's 100%, it is ready to be honed. So now you can see I'm going to need at least this amount of material. So I'm going to need 1,000 Harmony Shards, which is what we also just used. Eventually, you're going to also be needing to use gold, so do keep that in mind and look out for that. I'm going to need Destruction Stone fragments, and I'll need some Harmony Leapstone. So as you can see, I need 12 and I need 600. Okay, if you don't have these, if you do not have enough of any of this, it will not let you hone it. Okay, you need to have the amount. So you'll be able to click on this now, and as you can see, I have a 90% success rate. Okay, I can use stuff over here. So I can use a book here, or I can use some of these Star's Breath to increase my probability. But as you can see, I only have a 90% chance of success, which is still very high, right? So let's say I check my results. Even at 90%, failed. So what happens when you fail? I'm glad that happened, actually. Well, when you fail, you do not need to re-upgrade, okay? If you fail, you do not need to re-upgrade. However, you do have to re-spend your fragments down here. Everything you use for honing gets taken. So you are going to have to re-spend all of these items. And that is where kind of the end game feature really hits, okay? So as you're doing your Chaos Dungeons, as you're doing your Guardian raids, as you unlock more end game content, you're going to be getting more and more of these materials. And this is why it takes so long in the end game to get to top tier gear scores, because once you have maxed all of these out to level 20, maybe even a little bit before that is when you're going to start unlocking tier 2 loot, and the process just rinses and repeats. However, the higher level it becomes and the more successes you have, the lower your probability of success becomes. So even if you were cranking out success after success after success, eventually it's going to get down to such a low percentage that you are almost guaranteed not to succeed, and the return is not that great. So you're going to see, since I failed there, I got, like, if you go back and look, I failed there and it only gave me plus 7%, right? Now that's pretty good. Normally you're getting like a plus 3%. Usually this, your artsy and energy does help. So there is that. It does help with increasing your percentage a little bit. But as you can see, I have a 97% success rate, but there's still 3% chance that it doesn't work. So do keep that in mind. And now that I've succeeded though, right? So I got 40 more gear score on my gauntlets here. My weapon power increased by a good chunk. But now you're going to see, if I wanted to do it again, it dropped down to 80%. So every time you succeed, it is going to go back down. It is going to start to decline, okay? And every time you fail, it goes up a little bit. But you're going to notice that the success rate drops quite a bit faster than when you succeed than when it fails, right? So like I said, it dropped 17% after one success. It'll maybe give you 3 or 7% when you fail. So it is a long process. It does take a long time, but a lot of people stress over this, and it's honestly just a grind fest. So you're eventually going to get to where you want to go no matter what. But as you can see, it does cost a lot of materials. And as you see, once you get into the higher levels for honing, it's going to start taking gold. And I'm going to keep just kind of showing you guys here until I probably fail again. But as you can see, everything can go up to level 20. It just costs more and more materials as you get up there. So you're going to need to be farming gold. You're going to be farming harmony shards. You're going to be farming leap stones, destruction stones, guardian stone fragments for your armor, things like that. So it is a long process, but like I said, as long as you're doing your guardian raids and your chaos dungeons as much as you possibly can, you're going to succeed. Now, most of you watching this are probably still a low gear score level. Some of you are probably just getting to 302 or aren't even to 302 yet and are just getting the quest to start your honing. My advice for you guys, just kind of starting this out, is to not stress about it and to just play through the rest of the game as far as you can. Eventually, you are going to need to come back and actually start your honing, but get through the most parts of the game. Get as much of this stuff stored up as you can before you start honing, and just kind of enjoy the game a little bit before you really get into the grind fest. That's what I did, and I've had a lot more fun with it now because I'm like, oh yeah, this is ridiculously fun now. So, but yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. I hope this cleared up some things. Just to touch on everything over one more time again. Upgrade. Once it's upgraded, it's upgraded. Honing. These are the materials you need to hone it. If it fails, you have to re-spend this exact amount again. If you succeed, your probability of success the next time goes down, and if you fail, your probability of success goes up. Again, not nearly as high as when you succeed. So, I hope this video cleared up some things for you guys. If you have any more questions, do leave a comment down below. Ask away. I am trying to be as active as I possibly can in my comment section. Sorry for the lack of uploads. I know I've been doing really well with the uploads, and then this last week I wasn't, but had a pretty tough week in general. Got a new job starting. Being my significant other broke up. So now I'm house hunting and things like that. So it's just been a stressful week, but we are back to making videos again. So anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Again, leave a comment down below. Did you like the video? Did you not? Everything helps, guys. It really does. It allows me to make better videos. It allows you guys to get better content then. And don't forget to subscribe if you did really enjoy it. It all means a ton. It's one quick press for you guys, and it all means an absolute ton to me. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you in the next one.
I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body in Harvard above me.